Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It doesn't sound so false, Clement. Yeah, I just said that. Huh. Okay. Don't forget to salute and use the Imperial salute. It would be really bad using the wrong salute. Well, at least in lore, I don't think it would make a difference. You probably get, I don't know, a short comment what that strange movement was or what. Oh. Mud puppy. Also stupid, I'm wearing this Imperial getup and it has no stats. Just none, it's purely decorative. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents came into east, you say. Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have it said that I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use the smoke signal to call us. And that is what we will do. I hope you don't mind me joining, seeing as we're seeing advanced weaponry. I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where's the enemy? Sir, over there! Send in the Weeper. Let's make an example of these insurgents. Keep hitting the Weeper till it stops moving. Put down all the foot soldiers, then concentrate on the Weeper. A few stresses can't be helped. Hit me there, because I was well out of range. Okay, hit the Reaper. Not the Reaper. Hostiles detected. Engaging. Let's deal with a medicus first then. Come on. That did the trick. Ah. Okay, he's down. Or she is down, as it said. At last, our very own suit of Magitek armor. Not wishing to look the gift chocobo in the beak, but does it seem rather worse for wear? Big Switch, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally integral. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. But aren't those protected by thick armor plate? They are, yes, it's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, wretch? I heard that. A hall has been set aside for us to use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out our repairs. Look for us there. Whee! I don't think we're doing it the first time. Okay, nice workshop here. A bit bare, but it's okay for what we have. For improvised workshop, it's utterly okay. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry though, Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend and they will think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty, which has subsequently ascertained that the Magitek core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the ones used in this Reaper was long overdue. Unless we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost, Wedge thinks we may have identified an alternative solution. I believe the chief has already informed you the Magitek core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate another Reaper, but even if the Dunderhead maintenance engineers at Castrum City had remembered to replace their course, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution to substitute the Magitek core of the Mammoth's heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth's heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate Mammoth's heart with a goldsmith's guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ulda and collect it. Oh, and pay for it. Did I mention how much it costs? No, well, typically something in the order of... I hope you don't mind footing the bill. Thank you. Hello there. Come to collect the Mammoth's heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphanor's personal use after all. He notified us a short while ago that his servant would be coming to collect it. Okay, I'll play along for the sake of not having to pay. Here's the Mammoth's heart. May it serve you well, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Wow, thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitek armor, engage! Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I wager. Yes, she's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Serenia, would you care to do the honors? Okay. Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try the tangle of crystal yonder. As far as you can go. And if you some reason need to dismount, come back here. Because this is a mount. Where am I going? Up. No anomalous movement evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and sprint north. Quick as you can. And quick as I can involves getting stuck, of course. Leave me in peace. Next. No time for getting pulls. Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back. Torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. That concludes our test. Thank you. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth's heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner work is simply too difficult to operate harmonious with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitek cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe just doesn't feel like part of a team, in which case we should do our best to make her feel welcome. Yeah, welcoming mode. Welcome to the team. Click. Tough as it felt, I gave it my best. I welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob as a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. It would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using mammoth hearts in place of a one Magitek core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Magitek. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try to dance a little, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials! We've come for the armor! Damn it, we've had us cornered. There's the Reaper! Taken by the traitor Garland, and is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. The hells you will. We've located the stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland! No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Bloody hell. Surrender, protect the armor at all cost. Cannot suffer the enemy to use our weapons against us. We are not undoing our hard work. This would be a lot easier as a tank, but just have to hope the Magitek armor can take a few hits. Not convinced if it wouldn't be a better idea to stand on the other side and attack that guy with ranged attacks, though they are weak. But I think the Vanguard might do more damage than the Soldier. Quite a bit more. They're on their own. Take them! Whew. We did it! Chief, look, she moved! Ah, now she deigns us to grace with her presence. It took us a while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Sentry and rescue our comrades. Wedge? Wedge? Yeah, finishing touch, yeah. You do realize it's an infiltration job and you just marked the Magitek armor. Okay. Well, I hope nobody sees this Garland Ironwork symbol. The servo mechanism is fully operational, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install Mama's heart aboard the Enterprise. Much as I love her, I'd rather not have to be required to profess it before boarding. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is good as new. We are as prepared as we're likely to get. Okay, next time we start it. Until then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.